Hi Cancer and welcome back to my channel. It's me Jamie with Lost Boy. We're going to be doing another reading for y'all for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancers. Cross watchers, as always, you are welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Only take the messages that resonate. Drop the messages that do not. As always, I do want to say thank you to everybody out there who has supported the channel. It really does mean the world to me. It allows this channel to grow, and it gets these messages out there to those who need it. Anybody out there interested in booking a private reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, Cancer, let's get into your reading. Alrighty, Universe, what is going on with Cancer? What's going on in their energy that they might be unaware of? What is it that you want them to know? What's going on with Cancer? What's going on in their energy? What's going on with Cancer? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse, right? So there could be some kind of argument here, right? With no resolution in sight, because I do see Five of Wands is in the reverse. This is like an extreme argument. This is like tensions flying high. People are very passionate about their stance here. Holding their position, being passionate about the position, holding their stance, not letting go. Tell me more for Cancer, please. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's not taking an offer. Not taking an offer, not open to an offer, not open to receiving. Somebody here is not open to receiving something. And they're holding firm on their ground that they don't want this. Or they don't want somebody to have this. Somebody here doesn't want somebody to have something. A Ten of Wands. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries, but Ten of Wands, this is a heavy burden here. This could even be somebody here who's closed off, right? They've been dealing with a lot of responsibilities. That's why they haven't been open to receiving. They also haven't been open to giving. There's a lot of responsibilities weighing this person down. They're holding their stance. Somebody here is, it's like they're done. It's like somebody here is like done with something. It's like the weight of the world is getting down on this person here. Tell me more for Cancer, please. The Moon in the reverse. It's illusions. It's not seeing things clearly. That's your card right here, Cancer. Somebody here is not admitting the truth to themselves as to why they're being closed off. Why somebody here is so guarded and defensive, right? Because of the weight of the world, because of all the responsibilities, because somebody here is not seeing the truth for themselves in the matter, that there's an easy way out of the situation here. It's because somebody's been so guarded. You know, it could even be like lies that somebody told themselves here. The Empress. The Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, the Empress is somebody here who has it all, right? It's somebody who is not afraid to go through the challenges because she knows what the payoff is going to be, right? She's not afraid of going through pain because she knows she's going to give birth to a new life. This is somebody here who's completely confident in their skills and their abilities and completely open. I don't know if somebody has their eyes set on somebody here like this, but they're so guarded and closed off that they're not opening themselves up to this Empress because they've been carrying a lot of responsibilities because of some kind of illusions that were placed on them, maybe by other people or by society, right? Because sometimes they do that, right? It's like, oh, I can't go after this person because, I have kids, and it's like, okay, you can still date, right? Or like, what are my parents? It's like something like this, right? It's like somebody are so guarded, they don't feel worthy is really what it is. They don't feel worthy of this individual here because of some kind of lies or illusions that they placed upon themselves. But yeah, they want to collaborate. They want to work together here with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But they're not taking any action towards it. A Ten of Cups in the reverse. Again, the Three of Pentacles. It's like somebody wants to be in a relationship with somebody, but they're so guarded and closed off. Cancer. I don't know if this is somebody that you're dealing with, somebody that's in your energy. I don't feel like this is you. It could be you, Cancer. I mean, think how it resonates, right? But tens are completions of a cycle here. But somebody's not learning the lesson. They're not learning the lesson. They're guarded, they're closed off, they're carrying a lot of responsibilities. Maybe somebody here is afraid to speak up and ask for help because they don't want to seem like they're weak. Something here about somebody's able to see through somebody. They're able to see through somebody's inaction. It's like they can feel it. It's like they feel the connection. Like somebody here definitely feels the connection. Two of Pentacles. Struggling, that's going back and forth. I mean, will this person even take any action for Cancer? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. No, this person's not, right? The Queen of Wands, they're not. Wow. Somebody here is really going to miss out on an opportunity because they're going back and forth with their own illusions, right? They're going back and forth. I want this. I really want this, right? But I have too much going on that I don't know if I can make it work, or I don't know what everyone else is going to say, or I'm so worried about what society is going to say. Like, this could even be like, there could even be like an age difference. It could be like a same-sex relationship type of thing here, or it could be like different backgrounds or whatever, right? For whatever reason, right? It could even be like, oh, I don't know if my family's gonna like this. Like, at the end of the day, like, who cares what anyone else thinks? It's your life. But we have somebody here who's afraid to be their true selves, so they wear a mask with the moon in the reverse. They're not open with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they keep themselves trapped by what they think they need to do instead of doing what they know that they need to do. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, right? Instead of doing what is in their heart, what they're being guided to do, that could bring them the happiness that they desire, they do everything else but, because they talk themselves out of it. I don't know if it was people who childhood trauma from back in the day, or the way that this person was raised. I don't know. But it's like somebody here was like, they're afraid of love, right? And love it's people are afraid of real love, right? Because real unconditional love scares people, right? The kind of love that you get from, you're supposed to get from your family, that not everybody experiences, unfortunately. And when they finally encounter that, it scares them. scares them. They feel like they can't measure up. But this Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is definitely somebody here who's too driven by their desires, right? They could be very controlling and manipulative, right? Wanting what they want to get, but not wanting to fully commit. That's the Queen of Wands, right? Like somebody who wants to have fun, right? Because they think that sex, right, replaces intimacy, and it doesn't. It doesn't. Sex is just sex. Intimacy is what you make of it. Intimacy is connecting with somebody on a deeper level. And somebody has been focused on the superficial connections. You know, sometimes the biggest challenge and the biggest hurdle when it comes to this is ourself. It's our own inner demons. And I really feel like there's somebody here who's battling their own inner demons. Cancer. If this is somebody that you have your eyes set on, I don't think that they're ready for a relationship. I really don't. I really don't think they're going to be able to offer you what it is that you're seeking. What you want is elsewhere. And honestly, maybe you guys need to close yourself off to this individual, right? Especially if they're in that Queen of Wands reverse energy where like they only want to come in, right, to get their needs met. Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. We do have the Three of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, so the party is over. Party is over, right? Somebody could be wanting to come back in and wanting to restore or fix or rebalance a relationship here, or rebalance this relationship with you, but I feel like you checked out a long time ago. But for some reason this is still lingering in your energy, right? Maybe you guys are still thinking like, was I going crazy? Like, did I not feel that spark? No, you did. You did. You totally did. You totally did. Because your intuition's on point. I don't know, maybe now after saying goodbye, or maybe once you do say goodbye, or, you know, cut your ties from this, somebody could be wanting to come back in and wanting to balance something out, but, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Page of Wands. But then there's a Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's like they have their eyes set on something, but it's like the moment the going gets tough, or the moment that they have to actually do that inner work, it's like they're too afraid. They're too afraid. It's like somebody here is afraid of the dark. They're afraid of the dark. And if somebody cannot conquer their own darkness, do not allow them into your light. All right, let's see what else. What else is going on with Cancer, please? What else does Cancer needs to know? There is a storm breathing and then driven by lust. That's the storm brewing right there. Somebody, they're only driven by lust. They want their needs met, right? But they're not being honest with what they actually really want, right? People, you know, people are like, oh, I only want to have sex. I only want to have fun. I want to get this. I want to get my dick wet and all this bullshit, right? But you can still do that in a relationship with intimacy. You can share that with somebody. I'm not saying not to do it. It's about who you do it with and why you do it in the first place. Wouldn't you want to do that with somebody who you love, you enjoy yourself with? Or you just want to do it just to say that you did it, right? Is it even actually fun anymore? Somebody here is driven by lust, and there is a storm brewing here because they're ending this party like, no, I'm all set. I'm all set, with just that, right? If there's nothing more, if you're unwilling to open up more, if you're unwilling to give me more, then I cannot pursue this any longer because somebody knows their worth. Cancer, you know your worth. You're the Empress. You're the Empress, and you are following your intuition, right? You're birthing the life that you want. And people can either hop on board with that or they can get off the ride. But you're moving ahead with the life that you want. And you're going to get the life that you want. You're going to get what this is that you want. Whether it's this person that finally wants to grow up and mature or from somebody else. But as of right now, I think this person it's the same people that run around on like these dating apps and they say good vibes only, right? But like, really, like, what is that? What is that? What is that? It's people who don't want to deal with the bad, right? Who cannot deal with the bad, right? They don't like to see the truth, right? Because life is equal parts good and bad, right? Yes, I understand you want the good vibes, but if you're unable to handle yourself through the bad vibes, are you really growing? Are you really maturing? Miss me with all that. I can't. Anything else here for Cancer? You and your loved ones are safe. A new romantic cycle begins. Balance spirituality and practicality and be bold and make the first move. Balance spirituality and practicality, right? Even though you feel this tie from this person, right? You feel a connection. Don't hold yourself back from your options, right? Be practical. Be practical. Be bold and make the first move, right? And the way to do that is by being honest with yourself, right? Sometimes you have to tell somebody the truth, right? Sometimes, like, we don't want to say things, we want to spare people's feelings, and it's like, at the end of the day, the truth is the truth, right? The truth sometimes hurts, but the truth is a truth. It's freeing and it's liberating. It's all out on the table, right? No more beating around the bush. A new romantic cycle is beginning for you, whether with this person or with somebody else. But the romantic cycle that's starting, it starts with you first. It's like Ace of Cup vibes right here, right? It's like you're definitely feeling yourself. You know your worth. And everyone around you is fine. Everyone around you is safe. You and your loved ones are safe, right? So be bold and make the first move, right? Maybe this is asking somebody else out on a date. All right? Maybe throwing yourself back out there into the dating game, right? Maybe that'll light a fire under this person's ass and be like, oh shit, Cancer's moving on without me. They're not going to wait for me to grow. Absolutely not. Cancer's on their own timeline. They're not on yours. Alrighty, universe. What else is going on with Cancer? Acceptance. Sometimes you got to accept that some things are out of your control and that some people are who they are, right? When somebody shows you who they are the first time, you should always believe them. You should. Right? And maybe that's what you're accepting, right? Maybe you are wishing and hoping, right? But sometimes you got to accept things at face value for what they are. Alrighty, universe, give me an affirmation for my Cancers. Give me an affirmation for my Cancers, please. We have patience. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. You want to know why? Because you know your worth. That's why you have patience, right? You will wait for what you know energetically matches you. Whew, waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. One can only hope, because my post office is a disaster. But patience, right? It's all about knowing that something is yours and knowing that you are going to be receiving it. And it's about letting go of the timetable. It's about leaving it up to the universe, right? It's all about divine timing. If this reading resonates with you guys, consider hitting that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. Alrighty, universe. Give me a final message. Give me a final message for Cancer, please. Final message for Cancer. We have Splendor, number 46. And the book says, seek and honor the beauty and splendor that is within and around you. Ganesha is surrounded by beauty in this card and is calling it to your attention. Awaken to what you are surrounding yourself with at this moment. See more deeply and be aware of the impact of your surroundings on what you create in your life. Ganesha urges you to let beauty penetrate into your heart. You will naturally respond to this beauty by fostering more care and love, not only in your life, but also in the lives of those around you. If your critical voice has been overactive lately, or you find that you have been dwelling on negative behaviors, take a moment to realign yourself. You arrived in this world as a unique and magnificent individual. The core of your being is whole, beautiful, and filled with love. The essence of your higher self wants nothing more or less than for you to be who you were created to be. Ganesha is standing in a meadow surrounded by flowers. The flowers symbolize perfection and beauty. The variety of colors streams healing, loving energy in your direction. The butterflies symbolize the change and evolution that your soul is undertaking. Remember to have an awareness of your surroundings. See the splendor that is being shown to you and utilize this energy to support your own transformations. And that is what I have for y'all, Cancer. I'm sending you all lots of love and light. And until next time, ciao, y'all.